and gentlemen, are you ready?
In Jar's eyes burned an intense, unyielding thirst for freedom. Though the iron bars of the cage held him captive, his dreams stretched far beyond them. He was waiting for just one chance, one moment that could change his destiny. The silence of the laboratory carried a suffocating, toxic heaviness. If you listened closely in each corridor, you could almost hear the unspoken cries of countless creatures. Escaping this dark world was never going to be easy. In the solitude of darkness, Jar carefully planned his every move. He knew that the sharpness of the mind outweighs brute strength. Every memory of humiliation only made him more determined, more confident. The sound of Marcus's boots echoed like a message of death. Blinded by arrogance, he believed himself to be invincible. But Jar's calm gaze was constantly measuring him, a fact Marcus failed to notice. Every vein in Jar's hands pulsed today with the hunger for freedom. The iron bars no longer seemed unbreakable. He had decided tonight he would shatter every chain and break free. The old orangutan looked at Jar, giving silent signals. An invisible bond had formed between them. They all knew that if they were to gain freedom, they would have to trust Jar. The red lights on the control panel signaled an approaching danger. Human-made technology was beginning to fail. In the face of nature's power, this mechanical world was becoming helpless. The silver light streaming through the window was Jar's only hope. It reminded him that beyond these walls, a vast forest was waiting for him. His determination had reached its peak. Marcus' laughter was a grotesque display of power. He didn't realize that excessive oppression gives birth to the most terrifying rebellions in history. Each act of cruelty only fueled a fire of vengeance within Jar. Today, Jar stands on the edge of a new dawn. Behind him, all the captives are united, ready to fight. One roar from Jar will rise as the anthem of freedom for thousands of imprisoned souls. Ahead stood the Great Barrier, the final obstacle to their freedom. Hundreds of hands worked together to break down the Iron Gate. Their unity was strong enough to shake mountains. Freedom was now only a matter of time. At last, the heavy gate opened. Leaving the world of darkness behind, they stepped into the path of light. The gentle morning glow touched Jar's face. After so long, they finally tasted true freedom. Standing atop the laboratory roof, Jar looked out toward the horizon. Before him lay a vast city and the promise of freedom. He knew the fight had only just begun, but this small victory would be written in history in letters of gold. The glass and concrete walls of the city were no longer obstacles for them. Jar's swift forces surged forward like the wind, tearing through towering buildings. Their unstoppable momentum challenged this mechanical civilization at every step. At last, they found their true home. The vast forest embraced them forever. Jar knew his fight was not over, but from this day forward, they would never bow to slavery again. They were free. They were liberated. The vast redwood forest had become their new home. Every branch pulsed with life, where a free society was beginning to take shape. Standing over this green kingdom, Jar breathed a deep sigh of peace. High atop the trees, the watchful warriors remained alert. Every rustle of leaves and whisper of wind was heard with intense focus. An unknown fear slowly weighed down the forest's calm atmosphere with each passing moment. By the waterfall, those quiet stones bore witness to a historic council. Jar and his allies were shaping the strategies of the future. Their unity would be their greatest weapon against humanity's advanced arsenal. Deep into the forest, the hunters of death advanced. Armed with modern weapons and piercing flashlights, they searched relentlessly for their escaped test subjects. Human cruelty now threatened to shatter the forest's peaceful silence. From behind the trees, Jar observed his enemies. Every breath was controlled, every muscle ready for a sudden strike. He knew that in this world, if you seek peace, you must first be prepared for war. Primitive yet effective weapons were being crafted from stone and wood. Jar's army had advanced far beyond humans in strategy and adaptability. They now understood how to use nature's resources to preserve their existence. The warmth of fire made the darkness of night bearable. The dancing flames strengthened their resolve for freedom. The distant city now felt like nothing more than a toxic memory. The mechanical eyes in the sky had found them. Human-made drones hovered above, tracking Jar's every move. To escape this modern trap, they would have to find their own way. Standing atop the mountain peak, Jar faced a vast world ahead. The first light of dawn inspired him for a new Sengersh. He was no longer fighting for himself alone, but for the freedom of his entire kind. From the ruins, a new life began to rise. This was the dream Jar had seen, a new generation born into freedom. This small life was the true reward of their long and painful struggle.